the invitation to stillness. Take a deep breath in. Let the air fill your lungs completely, holding on to the quietness of the room around you. And now, gently, let it go. Feel the weight of the day lifting off your shoulders. With every exhale, your body sinks a little deeper into the mattress. The world outside your window is quietly shutting down. The sun has long set, leaving behind a velvet canvas of deep indigo blue, decorated with thousands of tiny, diamond-like stars that blink lazily in the quiet night. There's nowhere else you need to be right now. There is nothing else you need to think about. Your only task right now is to listen, relax, and let yourself drift away into a world of pure peace. Tonight, we are going to visit a place untouched by the modern world, a hidden sanctuary where time moves like a slow-flowing river and where the air itself carries a sense of ancient calm. This is the story of the Whispering Woods of Eldoria. Close your eyes. Visualize a soft, narrow path stretching ahead of you. The path begins right where the grass becomes thicker and greener. As you take your first steps onto this trail, you notice that you aren't wearing shoes, yet the ground feels incredibly warm and welcoming. Beneath your feet is a lavish carpet of emerald green moss. It is so thick and cushioned that each step feels like walking on soft wool blankets. The air here smells different than the air in the city. It carries the deep, rich scent of damp earth, sweet pine needles, and the faint, delicate fragrance of night-blooming jasmine. Every time you breathe in, this clean, natural air fills you with a profound sense of safety. Every time you breathe out, any remaining tension in your muscles simply melts away. As you walk further, the trees of Eldoria begin to arch over you. These trees are hundreds of years old. Their trunks are massive and strong, covered in ancient bark that looks like gray stone. High above, their branches intertwine, creating a natural cathedral ceiling made of living leaves. The canopy is so dense that it gently filters the silver light of the full moon, casting soft, dancing shadows on the mossy ground below. A gentle breeze passes through the forest. It doesn't blow hard, it simply caresses the leaves, creating a soft, rhythmic rustling sound that sounds exactly like a quiet whisper. The forest seems to say that it is welcoming you home. It is telling you that it is safe to sleep. The flight of the amber fireflies. As the twilight turns into a deeper night, a soft glow appears near the ferns along the path. At first, it is just a tiny speck of light, like a fallen star. But then, another appears, and another. Within moments, a gentle cloud of amber fireflies rises slowly from the forest floor. They do not fly frantically, their movements are incredibly slow and rhythmic, drifting up and down in a calm, lazy dance. They illuminate the path ahead of you with a warm, golden radiance that makes the forest look magical yet deeply comforting. You follow the fireflies, feeling completely at ease. There is no urgency in your steps. You are moving slowly, appreciating the absolute stillness of the night. The golden light from the fireflies reflects off the dewdrops resting on the leaves, turning the forest into a sea of tiny, sparkling gems. You reach your hand out, and one of the tiny creatures hovers near your fingers for a brief second before floating gently upward into the canopy. Watching it rise makes your eyelids feel heavy, very heavy. The slow, repetitive movement of the lights acts like a gentle lullaby for your eyes. The deeper you walk into Eldoria, the quieter your mind becomes. The thoughts that crowded your head during the daytime now seem far away, completely irrelevant. They are like autumn leaves being carried away by a slow-moving stream. You don't need to hold on to them anymore. You can just let them float out of sight. Up ahead, the path begins to slope gently downward. The sound of the whispering leaves shifts slightly, blending with a new, comforting sound. It is the faint, rhythmic melody of moving water, a soft, bubbling sound that repeats over and over again, perfectly matching the rhythm of your slow breathing. You take another deep breath of the pine-scented air and continue down the mossy path, guided by the warm amber glow of the fireflies, moving closer to the soothing sound of the hidden water. The serene crystal stream. The gentle sound of bubbling water grows closer now, wrapped in the velvety silence of the night. As you take a few more slow steps down the moss-covered path, the trees open up slightly, revealing a small, hidden clearing. Running right through the center of this clearing is a crystal-clear stream. The water flows gently over smooth, rounded river stones, creating a soft, repetitive melody. The sound is perfectly steady, acting as a natural balm for your mind. The surface of the stream catches the silver moonlight, shimmering like a ribbon of pure liquid stars. You walk to the edge of the water and sit down on a large, flat rock that has been warmed by the daytime sun. The warmth of the stone comforts your body, making you feel even more grounded and relaxed. You look down into the water. It is so clear that you can see the colorful pebbles resting at the bottom, deep blues, soft greens, and smooth whites. Slowly, you dip the tips of your fingers into the stream. The water is perfectly cool, refreshing your skin and washing away any tiny bits of tension that were still hiding in your body. Every ripple that moves away from your fingers carries a piece of your remaining thoughts. You watch the ripples disappear into the darkness, leaving the water perfectly calm once again. The air here is thick with the scent of wild river mint and wet fern leaves. You close your eyes for a moment, just listening to the water. The sound seems to breathe with you. As the stream flows, your breath flows in and out, slow and deep. The world is completely at peace, and you are completely safe within it. Your eyelids feel heavier now, drooping slightly as the steady rhythm of the water puts your thoughts to sleep. The meadow of ancient stars. After resting by the stream, you stand up slowly, feeling light and peaceful. The path continues on the other side of a small wooden bridge. As you cross the bridge, the sound of the water gently fades into the background, becoming a distant whisper. The forest begins to change, the dense trees opening up into a massive, breathtaking meadow. The meadow stretches as far as the eye can see, filled with tall, silver-tipped grass that sways slowly in the night breeze. The grass looks like a gentle sea, moving in slow waves under the midnight sky. Scattered across the field are thousands of night-blooming flowers, opening their petals to drink in the moonlight. They release a soft, relaxing fragrance that smells like honey and dried lavender. You walk out into the middle of the meadow, the tall grass brushing softly against your skin. High above you, the sky is a magnificent dome of infinite depth. Without the thick canopy of the trees, the full view of the cosmos is revealed. Millions of ancient stars spark quietly, forming patterns that have existed for billions of years. A soft, silver moon hangs perfectly in the center, casting a gentle, protective light over the entire world. You find a perfect spot where the moss is thick and dry. Slowly, you lie down on your back, cushioning your head on the soft earth. The tall grass gently frames your view of the stars. Looking up at the vast, quiet universe, you realize how small and distant your daily worries really are. The stars do not rush. They simply exist, shining their calm light into the darkness. You watch a single shooting star trace a slow, elegant line across the sky before fading away. With its departure, a deep wave of sleepiness washes over your entire body. Your legs feel heavy and warm. Your arms feel completely relaxed, resting by your side. The gentle hum of the meadow is like a soft blanket pulling over you, shielding you from the rest of the world. The House of Whispers. At the very edge of the vast meadow, where the forest begins once more, stands a small, ancient cottage. It is built from smooth river stones and dark, weathered wood that blends perfectly with the surrounding trees. The roof is covered in a thick blanket of soft green velvet moss, and tiny white flowers grow along the edges of the windows. There are no bright lights here, only the soft, warm glow of a single candle flickering behind the glass pane, welcoming you to a place of ultimate rest. You walk slowly toward the heavy oak door. It opens with a gentle nudge, revealing an interior that feels instantly safe and deeply comforting. The room is filled with the rich, soothing aroma of old paper, polished cedarwood, and dried chamomile tea. A stone fireplace sits in the corner, the last logs burning down into a soft, glowing red ash that radiates a gentle, lazy warmth throughout the space. In the center of the room is a large, inviting bed piled high with quilted blankets and pillows stuffed with the softest feathers. You step toward it, every muscle in your body urging you to finally let go. As you slide beneath the cool sheets, you feel the mattress rise up to support you perfectly. The warmth of the blankets envelops you like a protective embrace. Outside, the gentle night wind sighs through the branches, creating a steady, rhythmic sound that keeps time with the slow beating of your heart. There is no tomorrow to worry about, no yesterday to regret. There is only this bed, this quiet cabin, and the peaceful, deep dark night. Your mind drifts like a small boat on a calm, silent lake, sinking further and further into a beautiful, unbroken sleep.